Okay, 21st century banking on page 12 of your checking account. Thanks to computer technology, banking has never been more convenient. There are a variety of services offered by your bank and others that are designed to help you manage your money and save time. With most of these services, the basis of security has shifted from your signature to the use of a personal identification number, a PIN, or a magnetic or electronic access card, like a debit card, an identifiable electronic device, such as your smartphone, and or biometrics, such as a fingerprint. So touch-tone banking, one of the first electronic services banks offered consumers was the ability to check account balances, pay bills, and transfer money between accounts using a touch-tone phone. The bills you can pay are to a list of merchants for which the bank has assigned a numeric number. This service is still available at many banks. Then there's direct deposit. At the beginning of the last century, workers were paid in cash. Cash was replaced by checks, and now most employees have the option to have wages deposited directly into their checking account. Direct deposit is highly secure. It means you don't have to go to the bank to deposit your paycheck, and it means you get your paycheck deposited on time, even if you are absent or on vacation. You still get the paycheck stub with information that accompanies the check, but the money is already in your account, which is really nice. Automatic teller machine, an ATM. You can find ATMs at most shopping malls, many convenience stores, and at most banks for after-hours transactions. At an ATM, you can make deposits to your checking and savings account, withdraw cash from your accounts, transfer money between accounts, and check balances. To use an ATM, you insert a debit card or credit card and then insert your PIN. Obviously, it is very important that you keep your PIN secret and notify the bank immediately if you cannot find your card. Note that you can use almost any ATM to get money, but there may be a charge if the ATM belongs to a bank other than your own. Getting money from an ATM using a credit card can be expensive. Make sure you know the fees involved. And that's also a dangerous habit to get into. Don't ever get a cash advance from a credit card. Bad idea. Internet and mobile banking. Most banks now offer online or internet banking. Using a computer, you log into your bank's website. Right here's, let me find Bellevue State Banks. Right here's Bellevue State Banks. And you will see something like the check register or a bank statement, the bank statement used in this booklet. Using your bank's website or third-party programs like Quicken or Excel, you'll be able to see payments and deposits received by the bank, ATM activity, bank fees, and transfers. Your bank website will probably allow you to pay bills and transfer money between your checking and savings account. Note that checks you have written will only be identified by the check number. If you did not write down the name of the payee in your register or your money management program when you wrote the check, you will need to request a check image to get that information. So like right here is online banking for Bellevue State Bank, and you can log in, and it's just as they say, you can do anything with your account when you log in. So the popularity of smartphones using either the app or Android operating system opened up the equivalent of internet banking on your smartphone. Apps from your bank and third parties such as Quicken give you the ability to check your bank balance, see recent activities or bank statements, receive text alerts, make payments, and transfer money between accounts from virtually anywhere. Make sure that your app comes from a trusted source. So Bellevue State Bank has their own app that you can have on your smartphone. You really don't want strangers having access to your bank account. Some specific capabilities such as photographing a check for deposit, or photographing a receipt to link to a credit card transaction are evolving rapidly. There is also a huge effort by retailers to use your smartphone to transfer your money to them by sending you offers and coupons and even recognizing when you are in their store. It may take a little self-discipline to keep focused on meeting your financial objectives rather than theirs. Pop Money and similar services allow you to make payments to a cell phone number rather than to an address or bank account. Understand that the recipient will have to provide his bank account information to the service to receive your money. You may find this service through your bank or through another online provider. You should record the transaction in your register the same way as any other transaction. Make sure that you understand the fees involved, if any, and you should always be concerned about who has access to your accounts if you use a service other than your bank. Another revolving service is e-bills. You may be able to have some reoccurring bills like electric, cable, phone, and insurance sent directly to your bank or third party and specify that the bills are to be paid when due. You will reduce your mail, save a tree, have a digital copy of your bill, and know that the bill is paid even if you are away. This does involve a little planning to make sure that there will be adequate money in your account to pay the bills. The increasing conveniences available for your financial life come with a cost. One cost is the need for personal restraint. Credit cards make it very easy to indulge yourself and spend money you don't yet have. Another cost is the potential for theft and fraud, and exists under the title of identity theft. Identity theft ranges from your waiter at a restaurant getting a copy of your credit card number to hacking huge databases of credit card companies. With information available for sale on the internet, someone can take out credit cards or loans in your name without your knowledge, or you can submit fraudulent tax returns claiming refunds in your name. People with medical insurance have discovered that someone else has had a major operation on their insurance. Others have even discovered that the blood type in their own medical record has been changed, leading to the potential for life-threatening mistakes. Ever wonder why your doctor wants to see your insurance card and your driver's license? We don't have room to fully cover how to protect yourself. You should search identity theft on the web and do a little reading on your own, but here are a few tips. Review every bank statement and credit card statement and alert the company if you see things that you can't identify. A small charge on your credit card may be just a test. If you get an unsolicited email asking for information, do not reply by clicking on a link. Even if you recognize the company, use your web browser to go directly to the company's website. That link can lead you to an imposter website that looks very real, but just steals information. Don't ever click a link in an email, especially if it's to your bank or any other place that has your money. Do not carry a blank check, a list of passwords, or anything with your social security number in your wallet. If you have numerous credit cards, limit the number that you carry with you. Do not provide personal information over the phone unless you placed the call. If a call or an email leaves you a phone number to respond to, ignore it. Look up the appropriate number on your own. Examine your credit report at least once a year for free for unauthorized accounts or account activity. Protect your computer with up-to-date antivirus and anti-spyware software. Make sure you get apps for your phone and programs for your computer from legitimate sources. It may be impractical to follow all recommended practices for passwords, but at least make it a little difficult. The favorite passwords are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and password, so don't use them. You do not need to purchase identity theft protection services as long as you take your own precautions. Almost 50% of existing account fraud victims were alerted by their financial institutions, and 33% discovered it by reviewing their account statements. Less than 1% learned of it from a monitoring service. So at the top of page 13, remote deposit. Depositing a check using your smartphone or computer isn't instantaneous, but you can do it while you are sitting at home barefoot. You will have to log into your bank account using your computer or an app on your smartphone. You will have to endorse the check, photograph or scan both the front and back of the check, and then submit those photos to the bank. You may be required to use a restricted endorsement, and the bank may refuse your remote deposit if it isn't comfortable with your endorsement. For security purposes, the bank may also limit the amount you can deposit remotely. Once you have confirmation of the deposit, you should follow your bank's instructions on how to handle the check. You may need to destroy it or at least write void on the front once the deposit has been accepted by the bank.